Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins again, and we're back for some more Factorio. We're doing our Deathworld All Achievements run here, and we did some uranium mining last time. Hope you guys are enjoying all the green glowy stuff. The ratios aren't quite right with the speed modules and stuff here, so I'm not sure why. Can't quite math it out myself. So when you guys have a look at it, let me know. There must be something going on weird here. So let's see if I can maybe. Can I remove those? Like, is there a quick way to remove those? Maybe not. Ah, there we go. Is that left click? Yeah, there we go. Control click, anyways. It does the job. So we'll take these out. No point in slowing the process down. There's got to be some sort of precise balance, right? Where if I shut them all off with the get rid of all the speed modules, they have the right ratios. I don't know. I like it. I love the color change. That's this thing here. Switch it on and off. This thing right here, night vision. Can I shut it off? Is that a thing? Is there a button just to shut night vision off? Anyways, so we gotta put another one or two of these things in. I'd like maybe them to. Actually, I can go ahead and print them in. So let's do this. We're gonna build. Where are we gonna build this enrichment thing? I mean, we have water source in here. We might put the nuclear power system in here somewhere. Maybe up here. Maybe right in here would be a good spot for a nuclear power. So maybe the enrichment can come up here. I think that might be sensible. So if I do this, and I have... I'm trying to think about like something sort of like what KOS did with hers. I like the idea of having these chests. Now, I wonder if maybe we do steel for now. Just a standard steel chest. So she had this sort of thing here. And I liked the build, but I'm not sure that I don't have like filter inserters or stack inserters and such. So maybe that's a thing. Wait a second. What'd you guys just do with those? Did you just take them away? Oh no, I see. It takes a stack inserter to make a stack filter inserter. Gotcha. Okay. Anyways, so this will be not that. Why? Oh, the Coverx enrichment isn't finished. So it's going to need 235 and 238. It takes 235 and 238 in, and it spits out both. But what it does is it takes in 5 238. That's the dark green ones, the ones we have lots of. And it spits out two of them. So it consumes 3 per action. And brings in 40 of the 235s and spits out 41 of the 235s. So, that's there, and that's there. Those have to be filtered. Those have to be filtered. So, stack inserter output there, and this is going to just output the uranium 235 into this chest. Another regular stack inserter to dump it into there and pull it into there. And then this chest, I like this idea. This chest is going to output, I guess it doesn't even need to be a stack inserter, to be honest. It can just be a regular inserter. Outputting 235, but that's going to be circuited. This is the first time I'm going to touch circuits in this series, apparently. Maybe I'm not, because I guess we never did that. Did we never get circuit? We never got circuit network. Okay, let's dump that off. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. And then throw the Coverx back in. That's kind of amusing that we never did that one. Zoom in. It'll go quick. Okay. To power it, I'm thinking maybe just a power line in there. Then this would be the same thing on this side. Right? This is going to go the same way on this side. And we'll have another one of these over here. Right? That one I'm going to leave off for the moment. So the idea here is that this line has like a bit of each, right? So from one side of the line is going to come 235, one side of the line is going to come 238. You know what? I think I'll switch this the other way, if that might be sensible. I'm not copying a blueprint of hers, so I'm probably not doing this ideally. But if I put like 2 of those guys in there, so they'll grab everything they need. I could do filtered ones. and then have them be this stuff as well, right? And then we could have just a regular inserter to put the 235 in, or a regular stack inserter. But how's that going to pan out with the power? Not ideal, I suppose. Because this is going to copy over to the next one. Yeah, maybe just regular ones. Like that. Because they'll get everything they need. They get the 235s and the 238s. That seems to make sense to me. Let's see. Pardon me, gotta shove my monitor screen, my other monitor around. Yeah, see, this is still not making it there. There's something weird going on here. I feel like these should be producing at a higher rate. Mining speed is half a second, which means 2 of them are required to put 1 out a second. I don't know if that's quite accurate. Anyways, something weird going on there. But we're producing stuff anyways, and we've got 9 in stock here, so we're way off of having enough to do this enrichment. But nuclear fuel processing, why is that not happening? Are we short on purple? We might be. Purple science might be offline. Why would it be offline? Purple is over here. It's missing rails. No, there's lots of purple. There's piles of purple in the line. Oh, blue. Blue science isn't happening because red circuits are not getting down there. Oh, because I prioritized this wrong. So let's get rid of that. And let's put another one in. To let them fix the problem. I can't change the rules on it, but I can remove it and put a new one down that won't have the rules. There we go. That's better. So this guy can actually be... I don't need you to make more of those. I really, really don't. Why are you making more? It seems a little excessive. But anyways, blue science will come back on that way. That's interesting. We are running super, super low on red circuits. Why? Oh, because we're using so many of them in the in this process. Why is there red circuits going there? Huh! I need to go fix that. Before we finish this Kovarex, I need to go fix that problems. Red circuits are getting bounced around and used poorly. Well, I don't know if used poorly is right. This is all backed up now. But why are there reds coming into here? There should not be. It's not even in the instructions. Maybe it just did it at one point. Okay. That's got 2 stacks, I see. Okay. So it's going to only grab what it needs for that one. That's fine. Okay. I mean, we could have this do its thing there and there. And that could be the red stop. That's going to short circuit this. Circumnavigate that one. It's going to pop the red around that thing. Yeah, let's do you as a yellow. So if multiples come through, you don't grab them all. Well, that's a short-term fix, but... otherwise, red circuits is going where? I mean, nothing really, right? Red circuit is just being used here. It's making it down the line here. It's going to electric engines, electric furnaces rather. Okay, and at the end of this I want to grab some electric furnaces, so let's do that. There's 1 stack of those. I don't think we have a spot for electric furnaces, do we? We don't, and we're going to need them when we come to actually smelting stuff, so let's put in a single stack there and tell you to be giving me electric furnaces. Okay, I think that's okay. This guy should be full. Yeah, he shouldn't be grabbing any more anyways, to be honest. So that's a thing. I think I liked what we had here before better. I liked what we had here before. Make sure there's one... Yeah, one stack of red is fine. Put all the red back in there. There we go. We're good, guys. I'm good. It's okay. I got it. I picked them back up. I'm sorry to get you all excited. They were buzzing around to try to help me. This is really awkward to get through. Try to help me get my red circuit count back up. They panicked. I gave them something exciting to do, and apparently they didn't need to. What? What? Did we just hit damage? I just heard a damage report. Oh, hello. But I thought something actually got destroyed, didn't it? Oh, it was a robot. Well, that's unfortunate. You know what? We don't have... I haven't taken a look in a long time to see where our robot production is at. Actual robots produced up here. Oof! Ran into pipes. The one thing you can't get through. I don't even know if Squeak Through mod lets you do that. Yeah, see, you guys are not... I think I'm okay with just manually feeding these. So where's our robot count? We have 229 or 292 construction bots. I mean, while I'm here, let's throw another 100 down or 200 down. Right? That's fine. Give me what I need, boys. Thank you. Zoom, zoom. I think I've got enough now. Yeah, they just dumped 200 like that quick into my pockets. We should actually build the uranium-based products soon. Nuclear fuel reprocessing is almost done. That's a low priority one. There we go. Covrex. Back to the Covrex thing. So, I need more of these. We're going to need to make them. We don't actually have them anywhere. Where are they? We don't actually have them anywhere queued. I should just make all of those. Like that. Okay. So, this side will pick up the 235 and 238 needed off this belt. Throw it in here. There's two of them because if it's picking up a 235 or 238 when a 235 passes by it, it'll miss it and that could stall the system. In theory. Oh, you gave me more? All right. Right, because I just crafted a bunch of stuff and they take a lot of circuits to make these. Okay, so, this will then, I mean, I could throw some power in to shut up the blinking. Ah, that guy's still blinking. And he'll stay blinking if I have this system as is. Okay. Not great. Not ideal. Don't know if I like that, but whatever. Circuits we did get that finished. Let's go with, red, because why not? I want one red to connect this to that. That's all I need it to do. So this guy now has a circuit functionality. I can stack size overwrite. What? What? Why is this not letting me change it? I need this to be 1. What? What? Why are you... Did this change? Oh. Based on the count to selected. Yeah, I don't want that. I want stack size override. There we go. That's what I wanted. I don't want that. That's to operate based on the circuitry, which it's cool, but I'm not really interested in that. What I need this to do is run if the thing it's connected to has greater than 40 of these. Set. So, this process will run. Not there yet. It's not finished yet. It'll do the Covrex process. Takes quite a while. It turns 40 of these beautiful 235s into 41 of them. When it's finished the process, it'll dump the 235s out there. And I can actually have a filter also right there. There. You guys can have a couple there. Okay. So these are going to filter 238 only. When it finishes, it'll take the 238 out, dump it on here. I think. Do we need to do that? When it finishes, the output box will have them. Yeah. So we need to take 238s out, dump them back on here. Okay? They go back down this line. Now, that's not going to work quite as I've got it set up. Okay. So I can have... No. I can have it do this. Right? And then that side can filter... No. Yeah, that's not going to do the job, is it? I want separate lines, maybe? If I actually have a 235 filter or 238 filtering them off the line. That's interesting. Good, I don't have a clue. It's interesting. I'll give it that. So any 235, actually, I do want it over further, just for double time security here. Actually, I want one of these there instead, and we'll copy that in. So it'll take the 235 off the line. That's good. That works, so that'll cycle it back through, right? So any 238 that is produced can come in here. Any 235 that's produced can come in here and then be dumped across the line to here. This is a little convoluted feeling, but you know, it's not that bad actually. So 235 is going to be up here. What if we do this? Like that, and then we have this belt. Since we've already got it, it can come like this and like that. So it'll be on that side, and then this will be on that side. Doesn't need to be a filter, but it can. Okay, like that. So 238 will come in here, 235 will come in here. If you guys see any breaks in this system, please do let me know, because I'm sure there will be some. My genius here is underwhelming me at sometimes. So that grabs the 235. That didn't work at all. It's supposed to grab the 235 off the line. I need this to be one of those then, in case I do too much. Right, let's do that again. 13 of those, they get dumped out as it comes in. In theory, this will, if the system backs up, that'll be a full line of them, but only on one side of the belt. And then it'll hit there, and these guys will grab and move them up to here, which will be grabbed for the Coverx process to dump onto there. And then this can go out however far I'm doing this process, so we can go like this. And I think it can be just bumped right up to each other, like that. This is a crazy amount of power. This is way too much, probably. But we're not going to actually turn any of it on until... I think I can literally do that, can't I? Right? Sort of? I think so. Not sure if that's the way to do that. 238 should not, but will. It will fill one side of the line. It'll fill the bottom. Okay. 238 will fill the bottom of this belt. 235 will be on the top of it. I don't know if I want 238 to cycle all the way through. I probably don't. So maybe we'll do this. Oops. And then we'll put a filter again here. Oh, I can't copy, can I? Nope. Make them. Make them, a bunch of them. There we go. And this should be a 235 filter. Perfect. And happy times it'll work. Sure it will. Of course it will break. All of that is wonderfully perfect and no flaws, I am sure. I'm 2.5% sure that's going to work. I'm more sure that that's going to work than that each one of these processes is going to produce 235. So more than 0.7% sure. Alright. That actually filled this entire unit. No, not the inserter things, because I don't have any of the material. Okay. Go get me stuff, guys. Come on. Night vision is weird to me in this. It just drowns out the colors. What is that? Look, 235 is making it around. Yeah, so that process is actually not wanted yet. So I don't want that until I've got actually 40 in hand, right? Because otherwise I'm going to have a problem where I've got a bunch running around the line, getting picked up by the wrong machines. Yeah, I understand now. I think this is a good system. It's not my system. I leached the idea from... oh, that's the wrong thing in there. From KOS. She's got some fantastic high-end builds. Lady's pretty epic at that Factorio-y stuff. The smart stuff. Let's see if we can get ourselves a few more of those in material for this. Oh, they just left. They left me. They left me without giving me my things. I need a bunch of these, so I need gears. Why are we not bringing me gears? Come on, I know we got gears in the network. I'm sure we do. I'm really, really certain we do, somewhere. You guys gonna give me gears yet? No, you're still not gonna give me some gears. Oh, there we go. Somebody's bringing the gears, finally. 15 gears. That means I'm actually crafting gears at this rate. Come on, guys. Where's my gears? Oh, you know what? It's probably not produced enough. They probably just, like, ripped 100 or 200 out of the gearbox, and they're like, I'm still trying to build it. Yeah, look at that. They're still super duper slow on making them. Well, I guess we can give it a little more of a buffer then. That way, if I call for a ton of them, there'll be some available later. Alright, what else? Do that and make me gears, will you? Oh, can't do it. Can't do it. Fast! Before they grab it all. They're trying to steal all my iron. That's fine. Okay, now. Make me more of those things. I don't think we've got the ability to... oh man, they're still crafting gears by hand. That's hilarious. I don't think we've got the ability to really make them here, do we? They take reds? Yeah, we don't. Meh. I mean, I could literally just put down a box and say make these and dump the stuff in, right? That'd be fast. Oh, except I'd have to take the stuff out too. Wait, no. Oh, it's just gear shortages. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. And I've used up all the possible space for that? Yeah, pretty much. Just do this. Just give me all these things, please. I'm just going to cheat the system real bad. Except for they're going to take all my gears away, I think. Don't take my gears! Alright, there we go. Made a bunch. Anyways, I digress, as always. We have enough of these guys. Yeah, we're still crafting a few of them. Not very many needed now. I think I set up to make 10 of them in there. Maybe something like that. Let's go finish up building that Covrex while the research just tweaks over the edge. Also, I want to set up the uranium processing. Is that some... not the uranium processing, the uranium power. Nuclear power. Power overwhelming. Where is it? Where's the power stuff? Oh, there it is. There's the nuclear reactor. Takes a few products, a couple things here and there. It's kind of absurd. None of this is really big volume. I'm going for just a 2 piece, maybe 4 later, but for now, just probably 2. Did we get everything? Is there anything in here that's not finished? Yeah, a few stack inserters not happening in here yet. It says we need 2 more stack inserters and 3 more. Yeah, that's good. So that'll give us enough to finish the work. So what this will do, to summarize, there we go. We just saw him grab. I don't know if you noticed it. Just saw him grab number 16. So since these things are on a less than 1% chance of producing 235 per process, there's going to be a ton of the green sitting in the buckets, which is fine. We can use it for other things. But primarily we want the 235, which is the enriched uranium. So the enriched uranium will come out there, the 235. It'll get sucked up here. Later, once we've got 40 units, we can take them and put them into one of these to start the system, and or let it go down the line. It'll come on the right side here from me, or the top side here, It'll come on the right side of this belt. It'll come up here. It'll hit this guy who's a filter inserter, a filter stack inserter. So he'll grab all he needs, dump it on the far side of this belt. Okay, keeping the two colors separated. The 235 will run on the top. Any 238 that gets past these guys, and later we will let it get past these guys, is going to make its way down this line over to here. Like right now it's just stacking all of it in here. That's fine. I'll adjust this after. Like I'm going to put in an ability for it to grab. I'll probably remove these inserters here or whatever, right? Like I could do that actually right now. I could do this and this and let you guys take the 238s there. That's plenty of room. Yeah, that works. Go in there. So the 235 will be able to be grabbed here. Sorry, 238 will be able to be grabbed here, and then put into onto this side. Okay. Then that'll keep full. Any leftovers will get stockpiled here. Now that belt will come down with dark on one side, light on the other. 235 will be on the top. 238 will be on the bottom. Come along here. This new recipe, when it's finished, just about done, will need 40 of the 235s and 5 of the 238s. 238, it'll process, it'll output 2, it'll use up 3 of the 5, and output the remaining 2 to the top belt, which will then get grabbed by this guy, put back around on its proper side. Okay, that can totally fill up, I don't care. If it compresses, I can actually have an issue, can't I? Yes, I can. Okay, that's interesting. It's good to note. I should do the fix right now, then. Right, let's do a fix for that right now instead of having the problem later. I mean, we could do passive chest with it. That's going to be a lot. We can use one of these guys and say you can go there and there. Not necessary. You can just have normal ones like that. Okay, so there's a buffer. That's fine. I mean, we can even do that if we need to at some point, right? There. That can hold an obscene amount of 238s. Eventually, it'll be too much. But it does get consumed nowhere near fast enough. Anyways. So 238 will get output there, go back around, and come out the bottom here and join the bottom of the line again. The 235 will hit this chest. 41 of them, sorry, will come out here, throw into here, and then get pushed up to this chest in the top. This chest will have 41. The stack inserter will grab the 40 to throw them in there. As this dumps in, this guy will pull. When this has 80, not 40, but when this has 80, it'll stop pulling from this chest. Right? We could, kind of bootstrap it with the extras and put them in there until we've got the 40 to get that running once. But it takes a long time to fill these up, like a super long time. So it's got to run 40 processes before this one has produced enough surplus to have its own input stack filled. So we'll have to tweak that a little bit, fiddle with it as it goes. We could set a network to say only put into here when there's like, say, only fill up when this thing has less than X amount, but I'm okay with letting it fill up. Anything other than that? I think that kind of covers the Covarex plan. It's huge. It's ridiculous. Only this one's going to go online. So none of these inserters will grab anything. So if the 235 goes through and has surplus, it'll come back around to this. If in case I've set something up wrong so this actually grabs too quickly, or grabs first. I don't think it ever can, because this is 12, right? This grabs from 12 at a time, dumps them in there. This grabs 12 at a time, something like that. Is it 12? No, it's only 4 right now. It can get up to 12, I think. Yeah, it's 4 right now. So this one will grab 4 at a time, dump them in there. And then it'll never get to the 41 unless this thing isn't requiring anymore. So that's the cycle we want. Covarex should finish up this turn. We could also do these guys. Now, I don't know that we're going to produce any more than these in hand. So let's talk about nuclear reactors. These output 40 megawatts of power by themselves. They have a neighboring bonus attached to them of 100%. So each one that you can have with the full side, with any of the 4 full sides touching another reactor, gives 100% production bonus. So 2 of them side by side isn't 80 power, but it's 160 megawatts of power. So that's huge. Right? That's pretty massive. I don't know if my logistics is infinite. Yeah, it is. Okay. That's good. So let's see. What are we going to take to craft these guys? We need 500 of that, 500 concrete, 500 steel, and 500 copper. I think my logistics will not allow that. You know what? I'm just going to shut them off for a second. Just shut you off for a moment. Steel and copper, please. Where's the steel stored? Don't remember. Over here. That's 1,000 steel? No, that's only 200. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay, let's just manually grab the steel then. Okay, that's 500. What else? Where is it? I keep losing it. There we go. I need 500 copper and I need 500 concrete. Copper. Oops, that's iron. Give me your copper. Lots and copper. Lots and lots of copper. Of course we don't have surplus steel because this is a tiny trickle of steel. My gosh, this thing has been trickling for like forever. Let's give it a little more oomph to its trickle, shall we? Output priority right. Thank you. So steel is a slow poke for sure. I need the concrete. It's over here on the right. Oh, there's very little concrete, isn't there? Oh yeah, I've got... Oh no, that's enough. That's plenty. Alright, let's get one reactor going. I do want one more right away. Unfortunately, that's going to take a while, isn't it? Okay, so the reactors are like this. Where are they? Come here, reactor. So these beauty beasts right here, they're pretty darn big. They're 5x5 in the pipe. That goes there. Oh. And then the other one can't be like here, here, here. It has to be all 3 of the, see the heat pipe outputs? All 3 of them have to match a side. Okay, so this guy in himself, without this beast right here, will produce 40 megawatts if provided with enough, if provided with the uranium fuel cell. This will provide, instead of double it, it'll provide double they'll each provide 100% bonus. So they'll each get a 100% bonus, giving 160 megawatts of power. Right now, our power system... Wait, where is our... That's the wrong one. Our power system... There you go. Electric network is consuming 61 or 62 megawatts. We can max out at 240 megawatts. So these 2 alone will double... Will more than double. They'll almost triple our production. Or our requirement. So with just 2 of them. So we could go with 4... like that, and have them run like this. You cannot go like this, because this guy can't get fuel cells unless you manually feed him with fuel cells, which is a non-starter for me. You could do that, right? So you can run them in lines like 2 wide, and then you can feed the fuel cells from the top and bottom. Let's see. Other than that, we might do a 4. We might do a 2. They're going to take a bazillion resources to work, but like they take so much. It's nonsense. That's 178 concrete only, eh? Takes a lot for them to output. That is quite a lot of concrete. Are you guys grabbing concrete for something? What are you taking all the concrete for? Oh, you know what? What are they using concrete for? Oh yes, it's needed for these guys. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, and you can fill more than 10 in there? Oh no, no, no. Oh no, no, don't do that. That is silly. I do not need buckets and buckets of those. Let's say this only activate when those devices is less than 10, please. I don't want you to keep going and stack overwrite to 1. Just keep 1, just keep 10 in there, please. Oops. Where'd they go? Right there. So if I put those in the output, this circuit should tell him to only fill this with 10 and then stop. See, the So the building is stopped right now. There we go. So now there's 10 in. And this guy has 7 in his output, so we will stop feeding all of our concrete and gears into this. We told it 187. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, because I copy-pasted that. Ah, yes, okay. No problems. How are we doing in the concrete now? I guess we're at a decent time to put a cut in here to and come back, because we have we got a lot more to build. We got to get heat pipes, we got to get heat exchangers, and we got to get turbines. So we're going to use, if it's just one of these, we only need like 4 heat exchangers, because a heat exchanger will exchange 10 megawatts of power of heat consumption. So this will produce heat, goes into the heat pipes, that then goes into the heat exchangers. There, let's see. And into the turbines. So I can do like pretend one here. So this thing produces heat, comes out heat pipes, right? When you put the cell in there, it'll crank up until the heat reaches 500, over 500 C, and then that heat can be run down these. So instead of putting like coal fuel, you put these connect with the pipe into the back, providing the heat. You pipe in water in from the side somewhere, right? We'll have water coming in. That's where we're building up near the water source there. So we'll have water come in, and then the steam, once the steam produces, let's see, where does it say? It should say over there, minimum temperature on the right there, consumes heat, max consumption 10 megawatts, temperature is currently 15 degrees Celsius, so there's no water in there at all. It's cold on this here planet. 500 Celsius is needed for this turbine, which is similar but different than the steam engine. It's got both, either way works. Oddly, it doesn't change, does it? That's interesting. It's only got one visual. Like, I'm hitting rotate, not backward and forward. So there's a vertical and there's a horizontal. But there's not like, you know, see how the left side is like, kind of like more pointed? I can't face it the other way. That's interesting. Never noticed that before. Simple things, guys, simple things. So that's this process, right? These produce the heat, run it down pipes. The length of these pipes very quickly diminishes the heat. So if you can't just run these things off into Neverland. You need to actually have the heat source relatively close. Heats up the water to 500, pumps that out into here. Well, heats up the steam to 500 somehow. I'm not sure how that works. Pumps that down into here. And this turbine is hyper efficient. It produces 5.8 megawatts for each one of these. So one guy here makes 40 megawatts of power. So I need 4 of these exchangers. And then I need just under 7 of these steam turbines to make that work. So anyways, that's the plan. We'll set that up to the north. We'll get more of this product in our bucket here, in our pockets here, to make a few of these concrete devices, these nuclear reactors. Yeah, lots and lots of materials needed for that. So we'll gather those over the next episode or so. And tomorrow we will either be placing that in. Oh, tech is finished. That's lovely. We'll either be placing those in, setting that up probably next episode. Ooh, atomic bombs. 5,000 of each research, guys. 5,000. That's painful. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to throw a few of these other techs on here since we have them. Since we have the time to do them. And we're getting close to the point where we're going to be pumping out a ton of resources soon, which is an episode or 2 down the line till we start doing mega mining, or for Drake style mega mining, and producing a copious amount of resources. So, how are we doing on our numbers? We're at 21. We're halfway there, guys. Halfway to the amount of stuff to start the enrichment process. And I'm not going to be using any nuclear power until I get the enrichment process started. I can actually... Can I pocket make those? I can. I mean, maybe. Maybe I do this. And this. And I hand feed one of them. Like, I can make a uranium fuel cell in hand. That's really disturbing. Just wear gloves, okay? Maybe a mask, too. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining me, and we will see you in game.